We're watching an approaching storm that is about to envelop the entire planet in chaotic conditions. There is absolutely no doubt that the financial system is on the verge of collapse right now. We're watching an approaching storm that is about to envelop the entire planet in chaotic conditions. If you think things are crazy today, just hang in there. It's about to get a lot worse. Electronic money will soon be everywhere. What is Fed now? On March 15, in the midst of the banking meltdown, the Federal Reserve issued a press release detailing a new instant payment system to be rolled out in July. This system is called Fed Now. In the first week of April, the Federal Reserve will begin formally certifying participants to begin service. Early adopters will complete a client testing and certification program informed by feedback from the Fed Now pilot program to prepare for sending live transactions through the system. The certification includes a comprehensive testing program with defined expectations for optional readiness and network experience. In June, the Federal Reserve and certified participants will conduct validation activities to confirm their readiness for the July release. We could not be more excited about the upcoming launch of Fed Now, which will enable every participating financial institution, from the smallest to the largest and from all corners of the globe, to offer a modern instant payment solution, said Ken Montgomery, first Vice President of the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston and executive of the Fed Now program. As launch approaches, he says, we urge financial institutions and industry partners to move forward with full readiness to join the Fed Now service. Many users have indicated their intention to start using the service in July, including a diverse mix of financial institutions of all sizes, the largest processor, and the U.S. Treasury. This has all the hallmarks of a government strategy. First, they offer it as a convenience or a security measure. Many people will jump on board to take advantage of this. Continuity known, those who do not adopt it will be mocked, seen as retarded, and treated with suspicion. After that, it will be almost impossible to do anything without it. The Federal Reserve banks are deploying the Fed Now service to facilitate access to instant payment services nationwide by financial institutions, regardless of the size or geographic location, around the clock every day of the year. Through financial institutions participating in the Fed Now service, businesses and individuals will be able to send and receive instant payments at any time of day, and recipients will have instant access to funds, giving them more flexibility to manage their money. Access will be provided through FedLine network of the Federal Reserve, which serves more than 10,000 financial institutions directly or through their agents. This is not the digital dollar still, so let me be absolutely clear. This in itself is not the implementation of CBDCs. Rather, it is the payment network required to implement CBDCs. An infrastructure in a way, there is a clear benefit to the system that will make people want to join, especially those who do business online or move large sums of money. Who would not want the proceeds from the sale of their home to be readily available? This is exactly the system that allows payments to be made through a federal government network using existing banks. Fed Now could quickly lead to Fed Coin, and it would not take much effort at all. There is precedent for converting federal payment networks to a federal digital currency. They also mentioned that this will help us work with other countries that have CBDC e-money. Jurisdictions around the world are exploring CBDC e-money, and according to the Atlantic Council tracker, 114 countries representing over 95% of global GDP are exploring CBDC. 11 countries have fully launched CBDCs, while central banks in other major jurisdictions are researching and experimenting with CBDCs, some at a fairly advanced stage. The Bank of England, BOE, and HM Treasury, HMT, recently published a consultation paper assessing the case for a retrial CBDC and outlining the proposed technology model. Bank of England and HMT are now in the process of planning process phase of their work, which is estimated to last 2 to 3 years. after which the Bank of England and the UK government will decide whether to create a digital pound. In addition, there are several cross-border pilot CBDCs involving central banks, international organizations such as the Bank for International Settlements, and private financial institutions. This is from Crime Study, and I've translated this for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box.